What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Al, and we are finally back with another lit video for you guys. And as all of you all know how I get down. Y'all know how every intro goes. We give praise to the Most High for giving us the opportunity to be able to bring to you this video today, which, man, I'm just so excited to finally get behind the lens again. As all of you know, I'm an extremely busy person. I work a full-time job. I'm a full-time dad because I pride myself on being a present dad. So I do a lot of things with my son and a lot of things with the dogs as well. So to get behind the lens, to be able to bring to you new content, man, it's just a blessing. I'm just so happy to be in front of it again. So what are we going to be talking about today? So as all of you know, if you watch my favorite XLs part 2 video, at the end of it, and I made a post, put it on shorts, talking about I was going to be spinning this off and start speaking about my favorite pocket bullies, my favorite standard bullies, my favorite classic bullies, and the most wow factor bullies. And the way we're going to do it like this is because I'm trying to save my sanity. If you don't know, a lot of time goes into producing these videos. So instead of doing a list of 10, we're going to be breaking this down into a list of 5, okay? And we're going to do 2 videos of 5 dogs per video, okay, per class. And guess which class is going to be spoken about today? And as you can tell by the title, my favorite pocket American bullies. You know the goal of this content is to network, but to provide great examples of the American bully breed and their respective classes so that we can have an idea and an overall understanding of what a great American bully looks like. All right, you guys. So with that being said, being that football season is finally here, how does Dak Prescott say it from the Cowboys? And no, I am not a Cowboys fan. All right, you guys. So before I get into it, remember, this is not in chronological order. This is not a ranking system. This is just me showcasing some badass dogs in no numerical order. All right, you guys. So first up on this list, man, 3-time grand champion, badass dog, a dog that has an amazing set of dogs behind him. This dog made a huge name for himself at the Rumble in the Jungle. And as all of you know, the Rumble in the Jungle is arguably the greatest and the biggest show for the American bully. A lot of people come out from all over the world to show in that show, man. I guess y'all know where we going with this, baby. Grand champion Gambit. Man, Gambit is a badass dog. A dog that truly exemplifies the pocket class when we're talking about the traits of the breed, the dome piece, the neck, the conformation, the bone. This dog is simply incredible. A dog that, like I said before, took best in show at the Rumble in the Jungle. And for all of you that don't know and weren't in the building, the Rumble in the Jungle, to win in that magnitude of an event, given the amount of badass dogs that were in the building, man, this dog is simply incredible. Gambit is, woo-wee, that boy is amazing. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be speaking a little bit about Gambit's pedigree. All right, so Gambit is off of 30B's Brim. And as all of you know, Brim is an iconic dog, a legendary dog amongst the pocket class. And we're talking about being a hell of a producer, a dog that is badass, having offspring that are also producing their ass off, that have a list of accolades and achievements, man. Brim is that dog. And when you look at him being off of Grim being a Rocco son, we already know what Rocco Blood has done for the pocket class and how it has transcended the class, right? And you look at that, being that he also has Chumper behind him, it's no shocker as to why Brim is the way he is, right? And he was bred to BODK's Remy. Now on the mother side, she is off of Cliquette, bred to Athena. Athena is a badass female in her own right, but I wanted to speak about this, right? Because Cliquette is off of the Louis V blood, and we all know the foundation of Louis V being one of the most iconic Dak sons. And when you look at Rocco's side, knowing that he comes off of that blood, right? Now you're getting closer and tighter on it. It is not a shock as to why Gambit is as badass as he is. Gambit was produced by Next Up Bullies, and he is owned by Jeanna and Jeanna Strunk. And I wanted to take the time out to give you all the shout out and respect y'all deserve for getting Gambit out there and for really showcasing him to be this badass example of the Pocket class. The list of achievements, they speak for themselves. 3 times grand champion, y'all already know the deal. It's a badass dog. Tap in with them if you want to use that boy. That is Gambit. Let's get into the next dog. So the next dog I'm going to be speaking about, that I'm going to be showing love to. This kennel camp has been in the game for a long time. Has produced some of the most iconic dogs in American Bully history. When we're talking about some of the baddest dogs in the game, having one of the most iconic dogs in the game, and for really taking this blood and sticking with it and refining it and producing some next level dogs, man. Ooh-wee. I guess I gotta stop everybody from guessing who this camp is, baby. Kurupt-Blood Sosa, man. Sosa is a bad ass dog, man. When we're talking about demonstrating all of the traits of the breed, the dome piece. Look at the facial expression on this dog. Look at the bone. Look at the chest. Look at the conformation on this dog and the functionality. This dog truly demonstrates all of the functionality that is desired for the American Bully, while also carrying all of the juice and the substance and the traits that we all desire for the American Bully, especially the Pocket class, man. He is owned and produced by Mark B. Follow that man on Facebook, man, because he has done just an amazing job. So let's talk a little bit about Sosa's pedigree. So Sosa is off of Kurupt-Blood Capone, bred to Alpha Bully Camps Glaze. Now, Capone is a badass dog, man. This dog truly exhibits all of the characteristics that make the American Bully special. Now, Capone is off of John Gotti, bred to Devious. John Gotti is a Dax son. So now going back to this refined Dax blood, right? And when you look at what this blood has done and how it has transitioned over the course of time, it is not a shock to see why Sosa exhibits the traits that he does. Now, when you speak about the mother side, we'll go to Glaze side right now, right? Hold on, I gotta look at my phone because I want to make sure I get this right. Glaze is off of Louis V lines, Oro, bred to Alpha Bully lines, Creme de la Creme. Now, why is that important, right? Because once again, going back to the Louis V line, going back to that core, that blood being as iconic as it is. Now, when you start really refining the traits with the proper outsources, right, per each dog, it is not a shock to see why, when paired up together, utilizing the core of this old school blood, it is not a shock to see why Sosa exhibits the traits that he does. He is such a badass dog, a dog that needs the proper recognition and respect he deserves. Shout out to the owner and the producer of him, Mark B. Follow that man on Facebook, and as all of you know how I get down. I put all the information in the description anyway, so you could tap in with him. And most importantly, if you want to use that boy Sosa, reach out to him. Let's get into the next dog. So, the next dog I'm going to be speaking about, this dog is simply incredible. A wow factor type of dog. A dog that when you look at him, you go, holy smokes, this is what makes the American Bully special. When we're talking about truly pushing the extremities without going over the edge, when we're talking about representing the class beautifully, demonstrating the traits that we all desire for the class, for the breed. And he has the grand champion title attached to him, and you already know when you get that bad boy in the ABKC, you are 100% certified, man. ETX finest, grand champion Migos, man. Migos is a bad dude, man. When you look at this dog, you look at the dome piece, the facial expression. When you look at this boy's neck, I swear to you, I don't even think this boy got shoulders. It's shoulders and head. That's how thick the neck is. That boy is simply incredible. When we're talking about having a conformation, the wow factor, the bone, the mass, this dog truly exhibits all of the traits desired for the Pocket class. When we're talking about really improving from generation to generation to generation, man, Migos is a great example of the American Bully class, well, the Pocket class, breeding and refining the look over the course of time. And man, Migos is just the bad ass dog, man. So my son decided to make an appearance. Who is Migos off of? Migos is off of Vinyl Combines, Trapzilla, and y'all already know the significance Trapzilla has had when we're talking about being a wow factor type of dog, a dog that was competing for the 20K stack off, a dog that is simply incredible, a dog that demonstrates all of these traits, man. Sheesh. I guess you already know where I'm going with this, because Trapzilla is for sure gonna be on my favorite wow factor type of dogs, man. When you look at him being a product of Golden Child, bred to Vinyl Combine's Geisha Girl. My fault, I'm going off the top. Geisha is awesome, a bad ass girl. And when you look at how he was bred, it is not a shock when you see the dogs behind Migos, especially the father's side, as to why he looks the way he does. But it goes deeper than that. Highlights Roxy. So let's talk about the mother side, because you heard me give a lot of love to Trapzilla, and as all of you know, I love that dog. But let's get a little bit more info out there. Roxy is a Tech 9 daughter, all right? So it's Tech 9 bred to Kiki. And why is that important? Because when you look at, in layman's terms, right, you're looking at a Golden Child son on a collision course with a Tech 9 daughter. And now you see why Migos exhibits the traits that he does, man. He is a dog that I cannot wait to see his progression as a producer, the impact that his offspring make, and the list of achievements he's gonna add to that resume, man. Shout out to Miguel Cervantes, the owner of Migos, and to the kennel camp that produced Migos, ETX Finest Kennels, owned by Crescencio Castro, who is also co-partners with Miguel, man. Big shout out to y'all. Tap in with them if you want to use that boy. That is Grand Champion Migos. Let's get it to the next dog. So the next dog that I'm gonna be showing love to, man, this dog got multiple best of breed, best of show wins last year, and was ranked in the top 10 American Bullies in 2023. Now fast forward 2024, this dog is making his run for that top dog spot with 14 best of breed wins for the American Bully, and currently ranked #1 amongst the top 10 American Bullies in the world, man. Grand Champion Nocht, produced by Showtime Kennels, STK. This dog is simply incredible. When you look at all of the traits that this dog has, the conformation, the movement, the functionality, when you look at the dome piece, the bone, the spread, the dog being as proportionate as he is, the dog exhibiting these traits, man. Nocht is simply an incredible dog. And like I said, a dog that as of right now has a serious case for winning. That's right, winning the 2024 ABKC Nationals. This dog, if he achieves this type of history, would be the first dog located outside of the States to win best of breed for the American Bully. That's the significance that Nocht has. And why does he look the way he does, right? Because those are the things I like to talk about, right? Nocht is a product of years of hard work, years in patience to pairing up these dogs, to linking them all back up together, man. He is off of, let me look at my phone, SBK's Ush, bred to SBK's Delilah. Now, Ush is off of SBK's Moro, bred to SBK's Amora. Why is that important, right? Because Nocht is a product of years of SBK's work, right? And when you look at the mother side, hold on, let me look back at my phone. Delilah is off of Fat Man, bred to Brandy. If you don't know this, Moro is a Grand Champion Tusco son, and Brandy is a Grand Champion Tusco daughter. So Tusco is a dog that is truly iconic for the SBK camp. This is a dog that truly exhibits all of the traits desired for the American Bully. Nocht is a product of years of the hard work that SBK, Carlos, and his entire camp have done, right? And when you start talking about line breeding on Tusko, I want to say at some point they tried to inbreed on Tusko because they really feel that Tusko is an amazing example of the class, right? And when you look at this dog, he truly exhibits all of those traits that you desire. He has the proper outs to combine with Tusko when you line bred on it, and that's why Nocht truly exhibits the traits that he does, man. Shout out to Miguel Gonzalez, the owner of STK, Showtime Kennels, for producing that litter, man, that produced Nocht, and continue to put out that amazing content that you have done for your program and your dogs, man. I truly cannot wait to see if this year Grand Champion Nocht makes history. Nocht is owned by Mario Lazarus. Tap in with him on Facebook. Tap in with either or if you want to use that board that is Grand Champion Nocht. I truly cannot wait to see what he does at the 2024 ABKC Nationals. Let's get into the next dog. So the last dog that I'm going to be speaking about, you guys, this dog is simply incredible. And it's funny, right? The owner of this dog had reached out to me to do professional video on his dog, and we weren't able to make it happen, right? And I was filming other dogs at that event. And I'm filming the champion class. I believe it was Salem, right? And I'm looking at the dogs in the ring, and this dog is right in front of me. I'm like, holy smokes, this dog is badass. Lo and behold, this dog is now in the top 10 for the American Bully in regards to best of breed wins. This dog is a serious contender to win the top dog at the 2024 ABKC Nationals. And I cannot wait to see this dog in the ring, man. Let's just get into it. Grand Champion Bully Realm Bullies, Mack. Mack is a bad dude, man. He truly exhibits all of the traits of the Pocket Bully. When we're talking about having the dome, the facial expression, the bone, the proportionate width, the mass, the conformation, a truly balanced American Bully. He truly, and I really mean this, is the definition of a well put together Pocket Bully. And this dog, when I tell you, is incredible in person. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. I'll be 100% honest with you. If you have not seen this dog in person, you are doing yourself a disservice, because I promise you, when that boy hits the ring at the 2024 ABKC Nationals, a lot of people are gonna be like, ooh, that boy Mack is a Mack truck. He is a bad dude, I'm telling you. So who is he off of? Grand Champion Mack is off of R2G2, bred to Khaleesi. And I'm gonna drop this hint for all of you. Just like I did with one of the previous dogs, R2G2 will be on my list of favorite wow factor bullies in the community. R2G2 is a badass dog. A dog that has went to stack off, has done the Alex Pereira treatment on a lot of these extreme dogs. I'm telling you, this dog is simply incredible. A dog that is badass, a dog that when he goes up there, he stacks with the best of them, and man, R2G2 really is that dude. And when you look at him being what he is and understand that he's off of Golden Child, we know the significance that Golden Child has had for the pocket class, right? And now you look at Khaleesi's side. Khaleesi is off of Homicide, bred to Peaches. Peaches is a Grand Champion Shamrock daughter. When you look at the combination of both these dogs and you look at the dogs in the pedigree and the significance of these dogs, it is not a shock to see why Grand Champion Mack looks the way he does. And in my opinion, Grand Champion Mack is arguably one of the greatest R2G2 sons. And in my opinion, he is the most complete R2G2 son. I'll say it just like that. Mack is a badass dog. And like I said, I had the opportunity to see this dog in person. He is truly incredible, man. And he is a dog that I am telling you, he is in serious contention to win the 2024 ABKC Nationals, man. Shout out to the producers of Grand Champion Mack, Bully Realm Bullies. Shout out to Brad, the owner of Grand Champion Mack. Continue to put out that content, my man. Continue to promote him, showcase him. This dog is badass, man. And he is currently on his campaign tour for that top dog spot, man. And I cannot wait to see this dog compete at the 2024 ABKC Nationals. And I'm telling you, man, he's gonna turn a lot of heads at the 2024 ABKC Nationals, man. Tap in with them if you want to use that boy. That is Grand Champion Mack. Now let's wrap up the video. All right, everyone, so that's gonna wrap up the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and sub to the channel. Check off the bell notification icon to become part of the family. And now that we got all of that out there, you know how I get down. We give praise to the Most High, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the opportunity to be able to conclude this video, man. And we want to say thank you to all the love and support that we have gotten. Man, it's been incredible. And this will conclude part 1. Now, following this, we're going to go 2 directions. Right, Bobby? Tell him. We're either going to go part 2 of my favorite pocket bullies, or we're going to go part 1 of my favorite standard bullies. Either way, it does not matter. You let me know where we're going after this, because I got some badass dogs that I cannot wait to showcase for all of you, man, that truly exemplify the American Bully breed. And what better way to push the American Bully breed forward than to showcase some badass dogs through my content, man. Have a great day, everyone. Stay blessed.